Es ist krass, wie viel Hoyo einen fühlen kann lassen für bloße Pixel. Es ist wirklich erstaunlich. Und damit willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Honkai. Letztes Mal haben wir hier losgetreten mit Akt 4 von Euphorius und es läuft ein bisschen scheiße. Wir haben so ein paar Fragmente von Cyphers Backstory bekommen. Wir haben aber mehr ein Problem damit, dass jetzt Stück für Stück jeder von den Erben, einerseits wir mit Stell, dann Heng hier, boah, der ist jetzt kein Erbe, aber trotzdem halt natürlich assoziiert mit den Erben, oder auch Dings Agela von diesen Säuberern halt hier fokussiert werden und eventuell ausgesäubert werden sollen halt werden. Also ja, Attentäter eben, ne?
Not responding to provocations, nor do they seem intent on fighting. What exactly are they waiting for?
Ich würde sagen, Zeit gewinnen, oder?
Pressure. Fear. Planting seeds of anxiety. It seems this is the strategy they've chosen.
Weißt du, weiß es nicht mal.
An organization that sees it as their mission to eradicate the Chrysosers.
Fuck?
I've read some chilling accounts. Stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors.
The fuck?
These folks in black.
Okay, da scheint gerade die Leitung auf einmal kurz gespannt. Warte.
An organization
Voilà. Das war weird. Entschuldigt, I guess. Das war ganz seltsam.
I've read some chilling accounts. Stories of the cleaners using alchemical arts to implant fragments of memories into their successors, ensuring both identity and hatred live on.
From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
27.
Objectively, the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet, their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history.
Macht Sinn.
And still they endure.
Natürlich. Schattenorganisation.
Persisting through time, now working tirelessly to obstruct the flame chase.
Ja, exakt.
Are they truly so terrified of the Aeronova the Chrysos heirs strive for?
Even in these crumbling end times, there are always those who find ways to profit from the chaos.
Toll.
To ask the vested interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal may be no easier than creating a miracle.
I wonder where she is now. If they're targeting me, she definitely won't escape their notice either. I hope all is well.
Hoffen wir mal. Hey, Krateros.
Is that Lord Krateros?
There you are, Lord Donghung. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had met some terrible fate. You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here. You've played your hand. Run while you still can. It might be your only chance to survive.
Ja, weil er will sie definitiv ermorden.
Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, the fury of its people will tear you apart. Because Aglaya is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Scheiße. Okay, hier haben wir gesäubert.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking about the mastermind behind all of this?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you were facing the evil that you claimed to oppose, you'd hesitate to strike.
Hat sich ja wohl geehrt, zum Glück.
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant and foolish your master is. They're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days. But I must warn you. I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold back. They're lucky they're still alive. If you feel as lucky as they are, try me.
Damn. Klingt irgendwie so cool.
Finon is seriously upset.
Mhm. Das ist eine andere Seite, die wir nicht sonst sehen.
Out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like child's play.
I've said it more than once, Lord Finon. We're not here to start a fight.
Sagt er als Attentäter, okay, cool.
We came only to ensure you weren't anywhere else.
Agela, ja.
While you were unaware, we already accomplished our mission. To buy time. So, Lord Finon, until next time.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Anyone who uses innocent lives as bargaining chips has gone too far.
Boah, wenn du darüber wüsste, über das kleine Mädchen, was gegen Agela benutzt wurde, ne? Aber sie haben es nur auf die Erben abgesehen.
I guess the opposition within the Council of Elders is still desperately fighting to obstruct the flame chase. If the conspiracy is exposed, they'll be hunted down in the Holy City like rats with nowhere to run. No matter where they hide. My teleslate.
Und meins auch. Nachricht erhalten. Globaler Hinweis. Aufgrund ungefähr Gewalt wird das weltgewebene Netz vorüber eingestellt. Was geht hier vor sich? Alle Bürger werden gebeten, zu Hause zu bleiben und in Ruhe zu bleiben. Whitelist-Protokoll. Original Goldene Fäden aktiviert nur für interne Notfallkommunikation. Löwe ist verstorben. Bitte kehre schnell zu die heilige Stadt zurück. Oh, scheiße. Ich weiß, es klingt unglaublich, aber... Bitte kommt schnell zurück. Ich mach mich so auf den Weg. Scheiße.
Aglaia. Is this blasted? Those guys.
Zeitgewinn. Ist das Werk dieser Kerle?
But how could they possibly? Stay calm. This could just be one of her schemes. I won't believe it until I see it for myself.
Finon, what should we do now?
Stay on course. I'll contact Treeby and ask her to keep the citizens calm. We'll hurry back to Akima as fast as possible and assess the situation in the city. If we run into any enemies along the way, I won't be merciful this time.
Hey, ständig, boah, entschuldigt. Oh! Wir haben noch keine Leiche irgendetwas so gesehen, aber ja. Es sieht übel aus. Hey?
Oh, you're forging a sword for Finon, aren't you? I haven't seen you wield the hammer in so long. I couldn't help but be entranced by the sight.
You, Aglaia. In this form, you come to me. It means...
That's right. At this moment, my physical form is already shattered. My journey as a human in this world has come to an end. It's time to fulfill our pact.
Versprechen?
Of course. The pact I haven't forgotten.
The thing I entrusted to you, do you still have it?
Far too plain this vessel is. Not worthy of you. Do you still insist?
Was? Hat er eine Puppe oder so
I
gemacht?
insist. Over the past 1,000 years, every piece of fabric I've worked with has been tainted by my cold divinity. It's made me hate their colors, texture, and scent. This ornament stands apart. It was a gift from a child. She was pure and kind. I often wished my childhood could have been like hers.
How to say goodbye to everyone? Have you already planned?
I'm afraid there's no such detailed plan this time. I deeply regret not being able to say farewell to them. But the moment has come. My departure will give them one less thing to worry about. This parting gift should help ease the regret of such a sudden goodbye.
Invented for the Titans, Kremnos' soul-forging technology was. Though divinity it retains, filtered out, the remnants of humanity will be.
Das hat er so raus.
Is that what you want, Aglaya?
Das hat er so klar, ja.
You've confirmed this with me repeatedly. Yes, Cartonis. I need you to do this for me. Condense my divinity into this ornament. It might still be useful in the future to help them complete their mission.
Selfless until the end. Envy that child, there's no need to. Already lived a grand life your humanity has.
Your praise puts my heart at ease, Grand Craftsman. Now, please, take me through the last tempering that fate has to offer.
The city is silent, and tension is building with every passing second.
Und Gerüchte natürlich, die sich langsam
The
bilden.
news is probably spread by now. Every household is locked up tight, and all the market stalls have closed down temporarily.
Irgendwie fühlt sich das ganz wie ein Trigger an.
I hope so. I just can't believe she'd be taken down by a handful of assassins. If this is all part of a larger plan, Treby must know something. She just couldn't say it in the message. Let's go find her.
Schnell. Oh, what the fuck? Was war das denn gerade? Wir sind direkt auch beim Palast.
Danhong came back before us.
Ja, und Krateros auch.
You're back. How's everything? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry. The cleaners didn't lay a hand on us. Lord Krateros, were you in the city when it happened? What exactly went down?
Regrettably, no one knows the details of that moment. Eyewitnesses only saw...
Wie sie ins Bad fiel.
It's fine. Just tell me.
Eyewitnesses at the Memorial Palace saw Aglaya fall from the Chrysos airbath.
Oh, God.
She showed no signs of life by the time the Holy City Guards approached to check.
Scheiße.
They were too afraid to jump to conclusions. After all, she was a demigod who lived for over 1,000 years, the leader of the Chrysos heirs. Most citizens of the city believed that death couldn't touch her. She was pierced through the heart by a uniquely crafted dagger. I saw it for myself. It's one of the weapons carried by the cleaners.
Sie wurde wirklich ermordet.
No, that doesn't make sense. The ones who appeared in the grove and those who confronted Danhong in the abyss didn't immediately resort to violence. They were just watching and trying to intimidate.
Damit wir nicht
They didn't
eingreifen.
have any reason nor the courage to attack Aglaya. Perhaps
Speculating blindly won't help. Let's go find Lady Treby, as she understands Aglaya's mind best.
I'll stay here to lead the guards and maintain order. Find out what happened, but don't take too long. With Aglaya gone, someone has to take her place and lead Akama.
Feinon wahrscheinlich, oder?
Also, Miss Hyacinth was the one who declared Aglaya dead. You might want to speak with her.
Deswegen hat sie doch geschrieben mit...
Thank you, Lord Krateros.
Digga. Was sehen wir?
Baths are empty.
No citizen feels like bathing after hearing such terrible news.
Vor allem, wenn sie ja hier gestorben ist, ne? Was soll ich sagen jetzt, Dings? Jetzt habe ich komplett meinen Faden verloren. Scheiße. Ah, jetzt weiß ich wieder. Mal so fast 2 Stunden erst in der Quest, wenn überhaupt. Und dann geht's schon so los. Ey, da ist sie. Hey.
Hyacinth.
You're back.
We heard from Krateros. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been staying close to Lady Treby and Lady Trinan after the end. It's great that you could come back so quickly. They need someone with them now.
Wie geht's den beiden?
Not well. After all, we witnessed Lady Aglaya's last moments. I tried to treat her immediately, but even the sky's blessings. Declaring her death was the hardest thing I've ever had to do as a doctor. Lord Finan, don't push yourself. You're carrying a heavier burden now. Please, don't fall.
It's fine. I can handle it. What I've lost is a mentor and a comrade in arms. But for Treby and Trinan, they've lost a 1,000-year-old bond.
Mit Cypher ja auch.
Like
Auch
losing a part of their lives.
wenn sie auseinandergewachsen
You
sind.
should rest, Hyacinth. You've been awake for a long time, haven't you? We'll handle things from here.
Okay. See you later, everyone.
Next, we should visit Lady Treby.
Mann, ey, die hat vor kurzem erst Dings. Einer ihrer 3 echt verloren. Weißt du, was sie noch. Da hinten. Oh Mann.
Snowy. Little Gray. You're back.
Oh Mann.
Lady Treby,
Snowy, don't. Please don't apologize to us. You went to the grove to prepare yourself for the threats to Akama. You didn't do anything wrong, so don't be hard on yourself. We were always by Aggie's side throughout this long journey. So we understood her thoughts better than anyone. She knew she wouldn't see the end of the Flame Chase journey. Yet, she gave everything without hesitation. For the future of everyone.
I know what Aglaya expected of me. Right now, the last thing Akama needs is a leader wallowing in self-pity.
The scroll over there was entrusted to us by Aggie. She instructed us to hand it over to you when the time was right. I think now's the right time.
Oh. Das ist Aggies Ding.
Finan, my humble student, my trusted colleague. As I write this, you are locked in a battle of words with the Council of Elders, fighting for the survival of the Flame Chase journey on a battlefield where the smoke of war is invisible. I deeply regret and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate. But please forgive me. At that moment, I could not afford to show any sign of weakness before you, as it would have crushed your morale. I considered the debate a routine affair, assuming I could win merely with the support and experience we'd accumulated over centuries. But I underestimated kindness and her party's cunning, and also the deterioration of my own senses. The trap was likely set by the debater Calictus. He had prepared a severed golden thread in advance, revealing it to the public when kindness was faltering in the debate. He claimed I was reading everyone's thoughts with the golden thread to cheat in the debate. I could have countered that low tactic in 100 ways. But my words slipped out before I could even think about them.
Und deswegen hat sie ihre Hoffnung in Feindung gesetzt.
With deceitful scoundrels like you in the crowd, I have no choice but to rely on the golden thread to keep watch over everything in this holy city. You can imagine the reaction that comment provoked. At that moment, I felt my time was running short. The divinity in this body might be eternal, but that is not the essence of me. I am a daughter of humanity, born of my mother, and I will die as a human.
Das hat sie auch.
Realizing that my humanity was fading, I began to plan my exit. What kind of departure would not waste such a belated death? I have yet to find the ideal answer. But I knew I couldn't simply fade away in my sleep like anyone else. The serpents have always lurked in the darkness, terrified of their heads being cut off by the golden thread. If my departure were to be calm and uneventful, it would only lead to a swarm of those serpents emerging from their nests. Regrettably, a peaceful death is a luxury I cannot afford. I must feign weakness deliberately to make those serpents lose patience and act rashly. Just as they think they've struck and sunk their fangs into my heels, that's when I'll strike back, igniting the final blaze to burn away the threats hidden in the shadows.
Also wie Jing Yuan halt Schule ausbrechen lassen, also und ganz viel Dreck aufgeräumt hat.
So fear and confusion. But I have no worries about people losing their way. After all, Alchema still has you to guide them, Finan. You're not perfect, Finan. I've witnessed your confusion, recklessness, and deep sensitivity, dawn after dawn. The heavy burdens of your past have always weighed you down, inflicting deep pain. Yet, in your way, you are perfect. You embrace everyone's imperfections, always ready to find the precious qualities hidden beneath their rough exteriors. Unconditionally. That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other deities. They recognize the imperfections in their creations, yet still choose to shine their light on them, offering protection with unconditional love.
Das passt echt gut zu Finan.
While you zealously pursued strife, believing it to be your destined path, from the very beginning, my thoughts have never changed. You are the destined world-bearer of Emphorius, the gate to Emphorius's future. Go, complete the flame-chased journey of the prophecy, ignite the stars, and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Oh Mann.
Aglaya, how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Donhong, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Krateros. Have him gather the Holy City guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace.
Okay.
Urge everyone who has concerns about the Holy City's future and the Flame Chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Understood.
Thank you. It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Karton ist es da.
Cortonis.
Eine Klinge?
What brings you to Marmoreal Palace?
Oder das so
I
eine...
planned to get everything settled
Peggy.
before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cortonis?
How are you holding up, I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the Chrysos heirs is still strong.
Right, your assessment is. Now, here. Take this.
Damn, was eine
Is
Klinge.
this it?
Moment.
You've completed it.
Das ist das gleiche Zeichen wie auf dem Flammendieb. Also, oh, ich habe ein ganz mieses Gefühl. Ich habe zwei Theorien. Entweder dieser Flammenjäger reist über die Zeit und einer seiner Opfer ist halt Feiner aus der Zukunft und deswegen hat er die Klinge, weil die halt verdammt gut geschärft dabei ist. Oder ganz schlecht. Und vor allem für Pläne schmieden, für die Gegenwart jetzt, ist, dass der Flammendieb Feiner selbst ist. Oder ist kompletter Zufall, dass das ja das gleiche Zeichen ist. Oh nein. Das ist die Übel. Dawnmaker.
The name I've chosen for it.
Geiler Name, Dawnmaker.
Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad swordmaster.
Ah.
You've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Ah, okay, deswegen. Boah, okay. Das hat das wieder belegt. Und dann noch nicht ganz, weil ich habe ja schon jetzt seit, ich glaube, Akt 2 die Vermutung, dass jemand, den wir kennen oder so, vielleicht der Schwertmeister da ist, in der Tarnung, weil, wenn ich mit meinem Anatomiewissen nicht verkackt habe, sah es während dem Kampf zwischen dem Flammenjäger und Maidemos aus, als hätte er spezifisch auf die Schwachstelle von Maidemos gezielt, was nur Fein selbst wusste zu dem Zeitpunkt. Und soweit ich weiß, keine andere Person. Das heißt, entweder irgendein Netzwerk hat das erfasst und halt, das ist halt die Gefahr, oder halt irgendjemand, der viel näher ist, den wir kennen, ist Dings. Halt, dieser Dingsjäger.
Precise your description.
Okay, das erklärt, warum es natürlich so ähnlich dem Schwert vom Jäger aussieht in diesem Fall. Es ist von ihm auch inspiriert. Okay, daran hat sich Fein inspiriert. Okay, wenn es jetzt kompletter Zufall wäre, dann natürlich.
Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames. Its blade will.
Naja.
Wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cortonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing there is.
Das von Agi? Naja.
What's this?
Stored here, the remnants of Aglaya's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side. May this world never have need for a deliverer. But when the world dashed her hopes and fell into disarray, if she could see me now, leading from the front, rallying people against their destiny. She would surely smile.
Ich nehme an die Rede,
How
oder?
will the holy city continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look, Lord Finan is here.
Okay,
Will he step
Trinon
up to lead Akama?
und Dings, Tribi sind da.
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. I wrestled with every word, searching for the right ones to rally support and keep the Chrysos Heir's flame chase alive. In the end, I remembered a lesson from one of my teachers. In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was Aglaya who held this city and even this shattered world together. Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a millennium, has indeed fallen.
Ja.
You murdered Lady Goldweaver!
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
Ich bin gespannt, was du jetzt dagegen sagt.
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them. But my perspective has changed.
Welche Richtung?
The golden threads that once bound this city have unraveled. Yet no one is celebrating their freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease.
Ja.
Deep down, we all know the last safeguard against the harm we may do to each other is gone. No divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finan has a way with words.
Er ist verdammt gut damit. Er ist ein geborener Dings. Ein Literal ist etwas Besonderes.
Indeed.
The flame chase journey is nearing its end. With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila! Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. Even without the divine authority of romance, Akuma will remain a sanctuary in these end times. A place for the kind people Aglaya dreamed of. The kind of people foretold in prophecy. A better people!
Better people! Better people! Better people!
Die kann wirklich die Herzen erreichen, ne?
Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world.
Euch zu führen,
To
oder wie?
bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one thing. It's a gift she once gave me without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not forget the past as we move forward. For the memories of Amphorius will always benefit future generations. Allow me this moment. I want to borrow a few minutes of your time to commemorate a demigod who protected the holy city for a millennium.
Fucking hell. Ein Jahrtausend.
She was Akuma's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs, the Gold Weaver, Aglaya, and her greatest feat.
War es menschlich zu sein?
Was being a selfless person.
Das ist eine schöne Szene.
That singing sounds so familiar.
Oh Mann. Das tut weh. Aglaya, Castoris, Rian und ganz da hinten auch Anaxa. Zwei sind komplett. Ne, drei sind eigentlich komplett verloren. Castoris, naja, boah, auch eigentlich.
That's our song. And Snowy used to love it.
Yes, Lady Trian. For that child filled with anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart. Even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
Oh nein.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Jetzt eine nach dem anderen verschwinden.
Not at all, Professor Anaxa. Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the flame chase journey might not have survived.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa.
Was Story als nächstes?
Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable. Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous?
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastras. Aklaya.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line, right?
Well said. You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
Ja, pass.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely.
Hoffentlich kann sie das in ihrem nächsten Leben.
Thank you for bringing me here, Aglaya. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child.
Sondern sich, oder?
But this crumbling world.
Oh.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aglaya.
Did you forget me?
Forget you. Like I'd ever.
Du stehst da noch.
We aren't parting ways forever. You're just off to guard the gates at Castrum Kremnos. Let's not make this a tearful farewell.
Bitte nicht. Wir haben schon genug verloren.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then. Deliver.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightymouse.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey.
Cyrene?
And it's still not over yet, is it?
Yes, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer in this story.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people, tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me,
Ja.
you've never changed at all, Finan.
Ui. Perspektivwechsel? Einige Tage später in Morgenlichtwolke. Okay, jetzt bin ich mal gespannt. Ein Gerichtsverfahren oder... Oh, Cypher.
Dawn Cloud, this place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Goldweaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Fair, ja, macht Sinn. Oh, wieder hier.
Cypher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Akama have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device.
Ist sie deswegen in die Lehre gegangen als Priesterin?
It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Goldweaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds.
Was das wohl kann?
Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypherer. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawn Cloud to steal that gem, aren't you?
Maybe.
And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face. Plain it. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cypher?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person, or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there!
Damn.
I can't weave golden dresses like you! I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelens! And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby! The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cypher. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be even worse than everyone else's. You are fated to walk in the dark and bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aglaya, I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful, and that everyone is simple and kind.
If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality?
If enough people believed in it,
I mean,
even though it's a lie.
Mit ihrer Fähigkeit ist es möglich.
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
Ich wollte schon fragen, wer schleicht denn rum? Okay, es ist fein.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Frag mich, ob man sie vielleicht an ein paar Stellen da vielleicht gesehen hat, actually sogar, oder ob das halt wirklich einfach jetzt nur so besprochen halt gesagt wird, aber halt in der Szene selbst hat man sie leider nicht gesehen.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself after she passed away.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaya has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kindness, the leader of the cleaners.
Diese Aufgabe überlässt er ihr, oder wie?
I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Würde es hier passen?
Yes. I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the council theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs.
An den Himmeltitan kommen sie ja nicht ran.
We're setting out to campaign against Aquila in a few days. With the Chrysos heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone?
Klingt nach ihnen, also ja.
So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cypher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
Damn.
Hey, Deliverer. Do you honestly think that there's no way I'll turn you down? Do you even have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
As the demigod of trickery, there are no other trump cards in the world that can outrank you. I'm sure you know the answer to your own question, Miss Cypher.
What confidence. You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. I'll give you that. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
Oh, das heißt, sie... Stimmt, vor allem hat nicht Aglaya noch gesagt, dass die finale Situation, also der finale Kampf hier bei Dings, der Morgenwolke würde sich abfinden. Genau da, wo sie da gerade näher sind.
You mean?
Er sieht's auch ab.
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion. That lunatic may have lost their mind, but they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Weil einerseits Aglaya hier war und noch ein paar Erben gerade.
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Secret arts my foot! I could break those mechanisms with a flick of my finger.
Damn, okay.
Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought.
Und jetzt?
Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to battle the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
Die perfekte Möglichkeit, ja.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Ihn zu täuschen, I guess.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
Ja, definitiv.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable.
Ja.
Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry for a demigod. I'll do my job, so you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Hyacinth, währenddessen im Hain der Erleuchtung.
I'm back. I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence.
Warum ist das gehighlightet? Wenn ein Ort voller Erinnerung. Oh, Hain, lass Vergangenheit, Gegenwart erklingen. Moment.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the grove.
Spot the main characters, Alter. So dumm.
Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Der hat schon genug Träger am Stecken.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, Finan of Ides Elysiae. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process.
Ist das ihr kompletter Name? Hyacinthia.
Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Ides Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring. Next.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say.
Castoris, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Erwischt.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras.
Aber
But I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention.
okay.
Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
So ein bisschen so wie die literarische Epoche Romantik. Jein? Oder was war noch einmal? Was das? Ich weiß nicht, ich bin mir nicht sicher. Obwohl, jetzt geht mir zur Natur hin. Auf jeden Fall also im 19. Jahrhundert spätestens.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seleuci the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seleuci's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost, and only Seleuci's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation, to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
I mean, wenn Fein ja wieso am Ende das mit dem Genesis den Menschen überlässt, dann wird das auch definitiv ihren Wunsch erfüllen.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Huh? Oh, Hyacinth.
Hey.
Denny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finan mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here too?
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky.
Huh.
And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove.
The rainbow bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Definitiv.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission.
Yep, und schauen, was mit March los ist. Oder hoffentlich klärt sich das in der Zwischenzeit, I don't know.
Yes. Assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky.
Yep.
I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it. But I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Das erinnert mich auch gerade, weil den Ältesten erwischt hat. Ich gehe jetzt die ganze Zeit, wäre das auch im Hinterkopf, ein paar so Strängen durch und alles so. Dieser Älteste hat ja auch gesagt, dass halt der dritte Pfad ja die Zerstörung ist, ne? Und ein Gefühl, was ich langsam auch bekomme, ist, dass dieser Flammenjäger halt, also der Flammendieb, vielleicht ist das sogar der Verfüßter-Dämon, der halt aber hier auf dem Forest muss festgehalten werden, weil man halt dann die Himmelsregel da aufgelegt und er halt außerhalb ins Universum kann, dann wird's halt eklig. Aber das ist mal etwas, was ich gerade erwähnen wollte. Back natürlich zu den beiden hier. Den drei hier, sorry, Ika.
Nope, I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Same, Dangheng. Same.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you.
Express guard.
So, shall we get going?
Mhm. Okay. Wo genau? Da hinten. Das heißt, ich möchte hier über den Weg. Danke für den Boost.
The chromocopter is vibrating.
Oh.
There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
Wahrscheinlich den hier. Was ist das denn?
This?
Genau das, ja, das war ich auch gefragt.
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the chromocopter. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the chromocopter and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Sky Folk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Wahrscheinlich.
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Höre genau zu, wie heißt mit der Vorfahrerin sprecht, okay.
Who has awakened me?
Deine Mama, sorry.
It's I, Hyacinthia, a descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your slumber. You are Lord Crispus, aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name. So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan.
Aber?
How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me. Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone. I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen skyfolk. I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the skyfolk in my own terms, to conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus. We won't let you down.
Ja, mir überzeugt. Nice.
Well done, Hyacinth.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Well, looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis. A pity that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
The vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion.
Oh?
Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Fagusa's priests?
Oh?
I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Das könnte sehr praktisch werden, je nach Situation.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths.
Schreib mich da, wer eigentlich die Titanen des Meeres Kernflamme trägt, ne? Weil die haben wir nie kennengelernt, die Person.
Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person through.
Oh, das wirkt mir so, als wäre wir irgendwann in einer kniffligen Situation von Dong Heng reingedrückt, also style-spezifisch dann.
And as Fagusa's priests designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way!
Damn. Das ist wirklich praktisch.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises. But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin.
Ist hier jemand?
Wait, is Lady Treeby here too?
Ein Cypher.
Who is that next to her?
Oh, sie kennt Cypher.
I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphie?
No.
It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphie. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Syphie.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. It reminds me of Aglaya in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Oh?
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
Einbruch der Nacht, okay.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Passt zu ihr.
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here.
Okay.
So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People. The Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphie. Cinny is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Das ist sie.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious.
Das ist das letzte Mal, wo du liefst? Also
You've
gehst.
gotta look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphie cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all
Ich
those
wollte gerade
years
sagen.
ago.
Wir wissen, als würde sie genau was Gleiches zu ihr sagen, als Hyacinth, als Cypher gesagt, was Cypher gesagt bekommen hat als Kind so von Aglaya.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Da setzt Fähigkeit der wankelmütigen Münze ein und teleportiert sich aus dem Strom.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cinny? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Cypher's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Find den Ahnengeist.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Sorry, ich habe gerade ausgesehen, als hätte ich eine Nachricht bekommen, deswegen.
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Okay, mit der Vorfahrin reden. Ist das Silius, oder?
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akama and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history.
Das ist hier.
And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
Mhm.
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos Heir's flame-chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios?
Yep.
Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Na, Hycelin ist ja tot anscheinend. Also, das war ja Name, der gefallen ist zwischen Cypher und Aglaya. Anscheinend ist die ja tot. Und okay, Bergbewohner sind also für die von der Erde verantwortlich. Okay.
Who would have thought, as a fellow pillar of Amphorius, the sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
War sie.
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs forward.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long.
Oh ja.
Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Ja, die kennen wir.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
Ob sich das wohl auf Ryzen bezieht?
I see. Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ektra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head-on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Ja, soll dir gut stehen.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ektre is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Ika waiting.
Hey.
Huh. You're back. How did it go?
Good.
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor's spirit said to you?
Okay, shit von ihrem Gespräch.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just... I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
Huh, yeah.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Wo genau?
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Das ist indeed ein langer Weg. Okay.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum Kremnos.
Stimmt, du hast noch nicht wirklich... Ah doch, du hast es gesehen, als du geholfen hast gegen den Sneaker.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet.
Nope, wir haben ja erst vor kurzem in der letzten Quest gesehen, wie er noch vom Fluss der Seele zurückgekrochen ist, um wieder weiterzukämpfen.
We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit is my grandmother.
Oh.
Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time.
Scheiße.
I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
And the Kremnoan warrior she fought against.
Maidemos Vater, oder? Ah, Kratos.
Lord Kratos.
Oh.
Yet, you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Kratos took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trian, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Kratos must have done that to become a better man.
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter.
Sie wird sich definitiv erschrecken ein bisschen überrascht sein.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Und zack mit dir.
Is this the world of the living? Wait. You.
Grandmother, it's me. You're Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird.
No.
Why? How? Why is it you who awakened me?
Ja, warum wohl?
I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now...
Angst?
I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first sky ride when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness.
Wahrscheinlich letzteres genommen?
Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Okay, gerade irgendwie der Ton verkackt, aber es nimmt noch auf. Okay, gut.
Hyacinthia.
What?
There was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in swords or battle and had no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself, that's not a bad thing. If my hummingbird could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing.
Yeah.
I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world.
Stärke kann halt verschiedene Formen annehmen.
When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame-chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
Ja, ziemlich poetisch, das muss man ja lassen.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end. Return to the sky with my blessing, and watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. But I have one last request.
Lassen.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more? Just like you used to.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time.
Yeah.
For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged. A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay, until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper,
The 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder.
Gib mir so Valkyren-Vibes.
Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nikador, they kept one eye glaring at the children of twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings. To her left was the lion-headed Solibus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens.
Damn.
The one warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. In the final moments of battle, the Sunlit Wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the Moonlit Plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again. Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more. My descendants will be blessed and cross the rainbow bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Das heißt, Celios müssen wir erledigen für die Kernflamme. Huh. Oh, wir wechseln zu uns. Ein paar Tage später im Morgenlicht der Wolke. Hallo. Ja.
Today's the day.
Indem wir zu Dings aufgehen, also zu Aquila. Ja, aber das machen wir nächstes Mal. Die Folge ist natürlich wieder gute Lage. Wir haben Dings einerseits natürlich den Abschied von Aglaya genommen. So wie auch jetzt die Vorfahren von Hyacinth ein bisschen kennengelernt. Und auch die Geschichte von den Himmelsleuten ein bisschen mehr gesehen. Ja, ich bin mal gespannt, wie das hier nächstes Mal weiter wird gehen unter Kefilos göttlichen Körper. Und was Feiner da hinten jetzt treibt. Wahrscheinlich Abschied nehmen, bevor wir dann abreisen. Für einer der letzten Schlachten. Die letzten Schlachten noch nicht, weil, ja, ich glaube, da kommt noch etwas gegen einen gewissen Dieb. Aber dann danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Meine Stand tief ins Internet. Bye bye.